These are among the news in focus. Dato' Amar Dr. Sim continues Chinese New Year visit in Sibu. Sarawak Secretary announces drastic measures following landslide tragedy in Miri. Bangladesh explores cooperation potential beyond human resource sector. Assalamualaikum and good evening. Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Professor Dr. Sim Kui Hian and his wife Datin Eng Ong Siok Yan continued their 2025 Chinese New Year visit to the open houses of several community leaders and Chinese Association chairpersons in Sibu on Wednesday. The visit began at the residence of Dato' Ding on Jalan Tun Abang Haji Openg, followed by representative from Sarawak Chinese Annual Conference of the Methodist Church in Malaysia, Pastor Lau Hui Ming on Jalan Lili. Dato' Amar Dr. Sim and other distinguished guests also took part in the symbolic Yi Sang tossing ceremony. He then proceeded to the home of Sarawak United People's Party SUPP Dudong Chairman, Councillor Wong Ching Yong on Jalan Sawi, followed by a visit to Dr. Sun Chun Tek's residence. The Sarawak Deputy Premier later visited the home of the President of the Chang Chuan Association and Chairman of SUPP Nangka Branch, Benson Chua. Dato' Amar Dr. Sim also visited the residence of the Chairman of SUPP Bawang Asan Branch, Councillor Kevin Lau. The visit continued at the home of the Fuchau Association Chairman on Jalan Chama before concluding at the residence of Sibu Municipal Council MPS Chairman, Councillor Clarence Ting Ing Horn on Jalan Beruang. Following the recent landslide tragedy at Kampung Lereng Bukit that claimed 5 lives, Sarawak Secretary Dato' Amar Muhammad Abu Bakar Mazuki visited the site on Wednesday to assess the current situation. He was accompanied by Deputy Sarawak Secretary Administration and Deputy Chairman of the Sarawak State Disaster Management Committee, Dato' Baklan Bangi. The visit concluded with a briefing by Miri Division resident Galong Luang at the Sarawak Water Board meeting room. During the presentation, a comprehensive report on the safety of hilly areas in Miri and long-term solutions were put forward. Meanwhile, in his speech, Dato' Amar Muhammad Abu Bakar stressed that the Sarawak government would take drastic measures to ensure the safety of residents in high-risk areas. He also ensured that the long-term mitigation plan would be effectively carried out. Bangladesh is exploring potential collaboration opportunities beyond the human resource sector in Malaysia, including Sarawak. Bangladesh High Commissioner to Malaysia, Mat Shamim Ahsan said Prime Minister Dato' Sri Anwar Ibrahim's visit to Bangladesh in October last year had elevated bilateral relations to a new level, with both countries agreeing to expand cooperation beyond the human resource sector. He explained that the Bangladesh High Commission had signed a Memorandum of Cooperation MOC with the Sarawak Business Federation SBF 2 years ago, which was the first step in identifying new cooperation opportunities.
And I think both friendly countries can immensely benefit by engaging each other in newer areas of cooperation. Already we have significant commercial and economic relations. Both countries have trading relations which stand around $4 billion. Malaysia is currently the 9th largest investor globally. We can do further and there are more potentials.
He said this when met by reporters after a meeting with SBF President Dato' Sri Abang Abdul Karim Tun Dato' Abang Openg at the SBF office in Kuching on Thursday. Meanwhile, Dato' Sri Abang Abdul Karim said the meeting identified food production as the most promising area for potential collaboration between Sarawak and Bangladesh.
We explore areas where we can collaborate, and we believe that we more or less identify the food sector which they are quite good in Bangladesh. We can explore further and probably they can share with us their technology, especially in rice production, because the state government is also quite keen to develop this sector, especially in terms of food production. And the downstream of the sector can be looked into.
Earlier, the Bangladesh High Commissioner to Malaysia paid a courtesy call on the Permanent Secretary to the Ministry of International Trade, Industry and Investment Sarawak Mintred, Zulkarnain Masron at Wisma Sumber Alam. He highlighted that the visit aimed to explore potential areas for strengthened bilateral collaboration, particularly in business and economic sectors, with a focus on enhancing cooperation between the High Commission and Sarawak authorities.
And I'm very encouraged to learn that His Excellency, the Permanent Secretary Mintred, expressed his deep interest to further strengthen our collaboration in all areas. And I hope this is the beginning to explore and identify new areas of cooperation.
He said when met by the Sarawak Public Communication Unit UKAS reporters after the courtesy call. Mat Shamim expressed confidence that the engagement would pave the way for greater collaboration between Bangladesh and Malaysia, particularly with Sarawak.
We'll witness increased activities and collaboration between two countries, and also between the High Commission and the authority of Sarawak government.
OPAR Assemblyman Billy Sujang handed over the site for the agricultural road upgrading project in Kampung Selampit 1 Lundu in a brief ceremony held on Wednesday. The ceremony, organised by the Irrigation and Drainage Department DID Kuching Division, saw the handover of the project site to the appointed contractor, witnessed by the representative and Ketua Kaum of Kampung Selampit 1, Adiran Gabin. This project involves works to upgrade an agricultural road along approximately 540 meters as an effort to improve local agricultural infrastructure, thus supporting the economic activities of the villages. At a separate program later, Billy took the opportunity to visit an elderly person, Kundeng Salem, whose house was damaged and dilapidated. He allocated a sum of 50,000 ringgit through his Minor Rural Project MRP allocation following discussions with members of the Kampung Raso 1 Village Development and Security Committee JKKK to build Kundeng a new house. In addition, Billy also visited several locations in Kampung Raso 1 that required the installation of gabions to prevent landslides, and later inspected the completed St. Louis Catholic Church. And that's the English edition with me, Didi Nursyafiqah. More news can be found in our official portal, ukas.sarawak.gov.my, on social media platforms including Facebook and YouTube. A montage of the Bangladesh High Commissioner to Malaysia, Mat Shamim Ahsan's visit to the Borneo Cultures Museum on Thursday concludes the bulletin tonight. #Sarawak Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.